Hey everybody. Well, I'm finally getting to recording American Pie. This was a request by Tova and Irwin, and it's about time I got to it. But I have to tell you, I already tried it once. I got halfway through, I forgot the words. There's a lot of lyrics to this song, so we're going to see if we can get through it this time. So here we go. A long, long time ago, I can still remember how that music used to make me smile. And I knew if I had my chance, I could make those people dance, and then maybe they'd be happy for a while. But February made me shiver with every paper I deliver. Bad news on the doorstep. I couldn't take one more step. I can't remember if I cried when I read about his widowed bride. Something touched me deep inside the day the music died. So bye-bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, "This'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die." Did you write the book of love, and do you have faith in God above, if the Bible tells you so? Now do you believe in rock and roll? Can music save your mortal soul? And can you teach me how to dance real slow? Well, I know that you're in love with him, 'cause I saw you dancing in the gym. You both kicked off your shoes. Man, I dig those rhythm and blues. I was a lonely teenage ronking buck with a pink carnation and a pickup truck, but I knew that I was out of luck the day that the music died. We started singing bye-bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee was dry. And good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, "This'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die." Yeah, for 10 years we've been on our own. Moss grows fat on a rolling stone, but that's not how it used to be. When the jester sang for the king and queen, in a coat he borrowed from James Dean, and a voice that came from you and me. Oh, and while the king was looking down, the jester stole his thorny crown. The courtroom was adjourned. No verdict was returned. And while Lennon read a book on Marx, the quartet practiced in the park, and we sang dirges in the dark the day that the music died. We were singing bye-bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee was dry. And good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, saying, "This'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die." Oh, helter-skelter in a summer swelter, birds flew off with a fallout shelter, 8 miles high and falling fast, and landing straight out on the grass. The players tried for a forward pass with the jester on the sidelines in a cast. The halftime there was sweet perfume while Sergeant played a marching tune. We all got up to dance, oh, but we never got the chance. The 'cause the players tried to take the field, but the marching band refused to yield. Do you recall what was revealed the day that the music died? We were singing bye bye Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, saying this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. Oh, and there we were all in one place, a generation lost in space. We had no time left to start again. So come on, Jack, be nimble, Jack, be quick. Jack flash set on a candlestick, 'cause fire is the devil's only friend. And as I watched him on the stage, my hands were clenched in fists of rage. No angel born in hell could break that Satan's spell. And as the flames climbed high into the night to light the sacrificial rite, I saw Satan laughing with delight the day that the music died. We were singing bye bye Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. Well, I met a girl who sang the blues, and I asked her for some happy news. She just smiled and turned away. I went down to that sacred store where I'd heard the music years before, but the man there said the music wouldn't play. And in the streets the children screamed, the lovers cried and poets dreamed, but not a word was spoken, 'cause the church bells all were broken. And the three men I admire most, the Father, Son, and Holy Ghost, they caught the last train for the coast the day the music died. We started singing bye bye Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. And good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing this'll be the day that I die. This will be the day that I die. So bye bye Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. And good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing this'll be the day that I die. Yeah. Well, we got through with it. Made a couple little funny little mistakes in there. Hopefully you won't notice, but that's it. Thanks very much, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you soon.